Prince Harry's world is crashing down faster than anyone ever imagined, and this time, it's not just whispers or tabloid rumors, it's real, official, and devastating. The one thing Harry feared the most has come true. His children, Archie and Lilibet, are on the verge of being permanently cut off from their royal roots. And the man pulling the strings? None other than King Charles himself. Yes, you heard that right. The King of England has given his full approval to strip the Sussex family of every single royal title they have left. No more Duke and Duchess of Sussex, no honorary roles, no soft cushioning of their fall from grace. This isn't a slap on the wrist, it's total exile. A cold, final closure to what was once a fairy tale royal chapter. For Harry, this isn't just humiliation, it's heartbreak on the deepest level. His children will grow up with no recognition of their royal bloodline, no access to the heritage they were born into. That's his worst nightmare realized. This decision didn't come out of thin air. Behind the Grand Palace walls, Charles has been working silently with MPS and high-ranking lords. A confidential summit was held, and at that meeting, the king gave the green light to draft the Title Revocation Act. And the name says it all, an act that surgically erases every shred of royal status tied to Harry and Meghan. Once this becomes law, there will be no reference to Harry or Meghan's royal styling on official documents, no traces left on diplomatic records, nothing in royal protocol. It's as if their names are being scrubbed out of the monarchy's story forever. Think about that for a second. The same Harry who once stood proudly alongside his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, now faces being erased from royal history books. Meghan, who cashed in heavily on being a duchess, will see her royal brand collapse into dust. And Archie and Lilibet? They'll grow up watching from California, cut off from balcony appearances, royal ceremonies, and every piece of recognition that comes with being royal born. Even Queen Elizabeth, during the chaos of Megxit, had tried to keep some link alive between the Sussexes and the crown. She thought, maybe one day family unity could heal the wounds. But Charles? Oh no, he's had enough. His patience has snapped, and he's chosen to protect the monarchy, even if it means burning bridges with his own son. This isn't about punishing Harry anymore. It's about protecting the throne from reputational damage. The monarchy wants to send a clear message. If you reject your duties, you reject the privileges too. Period. No exceptions. Harry already lost his military appointments, his working duties, his special privileges. But this is a whole new level. This is total irreversible erasure. And Meghan? She's panicking. Reports claim she's been scrambling behind the scenes, filing new trademarks that don't rely on her Duchess branding. But let's be honest, her empire was built on the royal connection. Without it, she's just another celebrity in Hollywood trying to survive. And with Netflix disappointed by low ratings and Spotify already dropping them, the timing couldn't be worse. The irony? Meghan spent years trying to monetize royalty, and now that very ambition may have destroyed the foundation of her brand. But the most heartbreaking twist of all? The Sussex children. Palace insiders confirm a companion resolution is being drafted to ensure Archie and Lilibet are permanently excluded from royal succession, royal archives, and even ceremonial appearances. That means no trooping the color, no balcony waving, no little royal duties. It's as if they're being written out of the story before they even had a chance to live it. For Harry, this is agony. He once swore he left the UK to protect his family's future, but that move may have cost his children the very heritage he thought he was saving them from. Here's where it gets even darker. According to leaked parliamentary documents, the Title Revocation Act doesn't just strip Harry and Meghan of their Sussex titles. Oh no, it's brutal and all-encompassing. Every honorific, every ceremonial rite, even the special clauses that once allowed their children's names to appear in certain official records will vanish. That means Archie and Lilibet won't just lose the chance to wave from the Buckingham Palace balcony, they'll lose the legal recognition that comes with being royals. No diplomatic privileges, no honorary protections, none of the subtle advantages that come with royal status. They'll be treated as private citizens, outsiders to the family their father was born into. Imagine the sting for Harry. His identity, his legacy, everything that defined him, gone. And Meghan, who never fully embraced the duties but fully embraced the prestige, is watching the very foundation of her empire collapse. The Sussex brand, built on royal DNA, is disintegrating in real time. Legal experts are calling this move irrevocable. Once the act passes, there's no going back. The monarchy has absolute authority over titles. Parliament's vote makes it democratic, but Charles's consent makes it final. And forget about lawsuits. Senior analysts from the BBC and the Times have already explained no civilian court, no arbitration, not even a human rights tribunal can overturn the monarchy's sovereign decision. If Harry and Meghan dare to fight this in international courts, they'll only end up humiliating themselves. Why? Because the discovery process could open up their financial records, contracts, and private communications with the palace. Can you imagine that circus? Emails, money trails, and secret negotiations laid bare for the world to see. Neither Harry nor Meghan can afford that exposure. And make no mistake, this isn't just a royal slap in the face. It's generational exile, a firm message from the crown that the Sussex story is closed, sealed, and locked away. The monarchy has turned the page, and Harry's chapter, it's over. What makes this whole saga even more shocking is how final it feels. For years, people whispered, maybe Harry will come back one day. Maybe the family will forgive him. Even after the Netflix deals, the tell-all memoir, and the endless public tantrums, some still believe there was a tiny bridge left to mend. But now, that bridge isn't just burned, it's bulldozed, paved over, and erased from the royal map. King Charles has made it crystal clear. Family ties mean nothing if the institution is at risk. Blood may be thicker than water, but when it comes to the monarchy, the crown always comes first. And Harry, he's learning that lesson the hard way. Behind the scenes, palace lawyers and constitutional advisors are already rewriting royal protocols. Websites, diplomatic listings, even ceremonial records are being adjusted to delete Harry and Meghan's names. Once the act passes, it won't just be about public opinion, it'll be law. That's what makes this such a crushing blow. Because for Harry, being Prince Harry wasn't just a title, it was his whole identity. Strip that away, and who is he? A California celebrity clinging to a royal past he can no longer claim. For Meghan, the loss cuts straight through her carefully curated Hollywood image. Without the Duchess branding, her lifestyle empire looks shaky at best, doomed at worst. And yet, it's Archie and Lilibet who stand to lose the most. Imagine growing up knowing your grandfather is king, your uncle is the future monarch, and yet, you have no place, no recognition, no role in that world. It's a cruel twist of fate. Some say this is exactly what the public wanted, accountability. For too long, Harry and Meghan cashed in on their royal connections while trashing the institution that gave them those connections in the first place. The Netflix revelations, the podcast rants, the endless interviews, they turned royal titles into commercial branding. And now, the monarchy is taking that branding back, permanently. The UK government isn't tiptoeing around anymore. With Parliament's backing, Charles's decision carries real weight. This isn't about scandal management, it's about drawing a line in the sand. A declaration that no royal is above the duties tied to their privilege. And here's the haunting part. Once those titles are revoked, the Sussex children will be written out of every possible royal storyline. No balcony appearances, no mentions in succession documents, no ceremonial roles, nothing. Their names might be inked on birth certificates, but in the palace archives, they'll be invisible. For Harry, this is his greatest fear realized. He always claimed he left Britain to shield his children, but in doing so, he may have cost them the very legacy he was born to protect. And now, the door to their royal past isn't just closed, it's bolted shut with iron locks. Shut with